Hello everyone. Um, I'm just going to do a review about a brand new Oracle deck that recently came out, and I purchased this. It's called the Kali Oracle, and I've had this sigil for a couple months that I got. This is Kali Ma's sigil, and I recently gave her an offering of blood and nice perfume that I sprayed on here. Now, I recently gave her the offerings, but I had this made a few months ago because supposedly Kali Ma reached out to me that I had through channeling, and I was in I was very glad to hear that, and very flattered to hear that. But at the moment, I knew at that particular time I wasn't able to focus on Kali Ma because I was focusing on other path workings and my other things in my spiritual path at that particular time. But I knew I wanted to eventually work with Kali. And then when I saw this, that just came out. And by the way, just ignore, I only have one nail left. They all grew so much that they started to come off, and I had to peel them off. And I have to get them all done again. So I just have one nail left. So it looks strange. But I saw this and I had to get it. And I just figured that I would use it as a regular Oracle deck. And once I got it, I said, oh no, I can't just use this as a regular Oracle deck. I have to use this just for Kali. So I dedicated it to Kali, and just looking, once I opened the package and I saw this, I said, this inspired me. I really was urged to contact her, Kali. And very much so. And I'll just open it. It's not like a normal Oracle deck. I haven't used it yet. I just read the first part of the book because, like I said, this is not a normal Oracle deck. Here's the back. The beautiful artwork. Beautiful pictures in here. This is by Alana Fairchild. And it says, ferocious grace and supreme protection with the wild divine mother. Try the sides, okay. Okay, that's the inside of it. All right. And for the book inside, let me put the cards over here. This is the front of the cards. Beautiful. They're nice matte. They're matte. And here's the book, the guidebook, and the back of it. And this is a very, a thick guidebook for an Oracle deck. And there's a lot of information in here. So I started reading it. I'm on page 26, and I think it's really important to read this beforehand. If you're becoming serious of working with Kali, which I have been called to, and I'm very drawn to, and there's a specific reason why. And people might say this is crazy, but Kali Ma reminds me of my own mother, my actual, blood mother who passed away. She really does. you know, in personality. So that's another reason why I'm very drawn to her. And this is Alana Fairchild, who's the author. She writes about her experience and how she came to working with Kali. And this is just not an author that just put together a tarot deck or oracle deck just because, you know, they had to. I could tell that this author, Alana Fairchild, she really likes Kali, that this is one of her matrons. So that's why this is really special. And there's a lot of information in here, just, you know, just from this oracle deck. Now, there's also advice here, how to use the deck. I believe there is a suggested card for layouts and healing processes for reading. Blessing the deck for the first time or at any time. Okay. And explains how to use this deck. Now, what's really interesting is I'll show you this. Okay, so here we go. This will be okay. Here's card 1. It explains. Now I don't know what these names are. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I just ordered more books about Kali. Explains what this card is about. And here's the message. The message, very comprehensive and a meaty message. So these cards, this is all the message of the card that you get. Okay? Then, what's very interesting and is so helpful is then at the end of each card, you get an invocation ritual. This is an invocation, you know, to working with a specific aspect of Kali. That is something that I think is really, I've never seen that in an oracle deck before. So same thing goes here. The message is lengthy. You're not getting just keywords, and then you're getting an invocation ritual. Every card has an invocation. So there are 44 cards, and you're getting 44 invocations and messages. And then more at the end, she writes more about Kali Ma. And this is about her, the author, and then this is about the illustrator. So this is a lot of information. If you're just this is great just for really working with Kali Ma, just not as a regular oracle. Like, I don't like I got this with the intention of just using this as an oracle deck, but then once I opened it up, this was calling me to work with Kali. This is a deck, I believe, that is an excellent connection to work with Kali Ma. Okay, so we'll get into the cards. I need to work with Kali Ma for an issue or two. And